present this performance, and therefore we ask that you provide your undivided attention. This includes turning off all cell phones and electronic devices that make noise and that might disrupt the performance. Before leaving, please make sure to check your area, make sure you don't leave anything behind or any garbage that you brought with you. In case of an unexpected alarm, the fire exits can be found right here. If an emergency should arise, please move in an orderly fashion towards the exits. This team has allowed for non-flash photography and videotaping, if you'd like to do that. Now, I'm very proud to present to you the team from Leesville Road High School, Raleigh, North Carolina, the Eastern region. Let's give them a nice warm welcome. Judges, are you ready?
Vroom, vroom.
Start your engines.
Team, are you ready?
Is it time already?
Begin.
My ears were bleeding when I heard those horrible rhymers coming to this here Syntax Summit. I could make a list a mile long where they stop their orderly antics. They get all the attention, yet all they do is make me sick to my stomach. I'm sure you agree with me. The ends of the earth, right, Mr. Idiom?
I feel like you're laying it on a bit thick hyperbole, but we see eye to eye with this sentiment. Let's not beat around the bush here, but rhymers need to come down to earth at the drop of a hat. I got it. Some monkey business he's having this here summit.
Ah, my brain must be a fathom deep, it is so large. I have the most devious idea. I'm sure you're aware of the cursed room in this here convention center. Of course you are. Those other groups despise those rhymers as much as us. I'm sure they'd be delighted to give it to those pompous poets.
It's good to see you all here for this year's Syntax Summit. As you may know, I'm Humpty Dumpty, leader of the rhymers for this seminar, and I promise I will not plummet. Let's welcome our new member, Romeo Williams, who came from afar.
I shall forever be in thine debt, for thy mine floundering heart to take part in thine congregation of verse. Methinks the organized peoples have been very thinkative, and I am obliged to thee. Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking the way of my old group, Shakespearean English. In these times, I would love to learn about rhymes.
Good man. The other groups think the only place we belong is a trash can, but we are far superior to the rest. Just look at the similes. One of their members is like a snowman. So don't listen to anything anyone else says, because here you can learn from the best.
I detest not knowing, so let's show our guest what's going. If we tell him who we are, he'll know we're on par. In order to move things faster, I will begin. I am the professional Dr. Seuss historian, reader, and master, Theodore Geisel. The original and I are much akin.
All right, Romeo, give me a clue. What would be your favorite color of a shoe?
Well, that would have to be orange.
Hold on. There are some things you can't say out of the blue. This time, try to make your answer less crude. Try again. Favorite food.
Funnily enough, it's also orange.
Stop! Do you know about the bane of rhymes? For you have almost uttered it several times, and you barely escaped the punishment of one of our most terrible crimes.
I can't stand for this a second time. Summon me from Nantucket when the boy's attitude reaches its prime. The door is locked. I'm shocked. Who would do this to us? This is unjust.
It can't be true. What will we do?
Humpty Dumpty has had a good fall, but he said this wouldn't happen at all.
I misseth mine group of times past.
The curiosity in my mind begs, do we now have scrambled eggs? Well, nothing left of that egg folk except some splinters and a yolk. Though I found these little cars here. It seems they were left from another year.
If you look at the label, the Deus Ex Machina group was here last conference. They're always trying to save another fable, but I try and stay away from their nonsense.
But what if it was done intentionally? Did thine Deus Ex Machina know these here gadgets could help eventually?
These thoughts on relevancy. If I was making a machine crucial for a story, I would make it less genuinely crazy.
Ah! That thing is alive! What is this?
You've never seen? This is a machine.
If you've never seen a car, how have you made it this far?
Why, of course, horse and buggy, though it is not enjoyable when it is muggy.
My, that little car brought a part for its ally.
Ah, yes, the necessary fifth wheel. What, have you 21st century people not yet figured out that all modes of transportation require 5 wheels?
Ha 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 ha! The rhymers think they're so clever. Let's see how they deal with a speed bump.
do that. I didn't see that speed bump there. It's as if it appeared out of thin air.
Well, that's because the floor was bare. Either way, the little thing found something over there. As I told you before, Deus Ex Machina buttons are useful only for day 4. The only things this piece of junk found us were coming, well, whatever this is, leaves my mind alone.
Well, perhaps this room has something to hide. So let's comb out the answers with this on the side. Hey, look! An
What if I
orange!
told you about saying orange? Oh, dear.
Well, that coat was always causing a riot, but now we finally have some peace and quiet.
With this gossip of poison, I shall end Romeo's story, just as I did with Humpty Dumpty and that fool of a poet. What? No!
Could this possibly be related to the circle we found before? And with it, my hopes soar, for I thought there was little chance of getting through that door.
Well, I guess the cat is out of the bag now.
What? This is impossible. Being stuck in that cursed room didn't wipe that insufferably superior smile off your face, then nothing will.
No, 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 no! You can't just leave my room without having your stories finished. I've been in this room for too long. Just to have a bunch of snub-nosed rhymers and my streak of 999 happy hunts.
Ah, back, fellow phantom!
Wait, are you behind these events so random?
Well, of course, you can't have stories without an ending now, can you? Humpty Dumpty had a great fall off a wall. The poet came to a place where he could rhyme no more, and Romeo nearly drank a goblet of poison. All stories must end.
The peoples only call me Romeo under the candlelight of the stage. For though I'm foremost an actor, I have a life to live outside of my most famous tale. You should focus on your own story instead of writing the stories of others for them.
My young friend is right. How people view you doesn't make your plight. Even if others say your heart is 2 sizes too small, it doesn't mean you have to live to the sound of their call.
How could you say that? Don't you feel responsible for making a good ending? I've been trying to help everyone out for so long, and you're the people that are going to stop me? I cannot let this be the case.
What good are stories if you can't learn? You have to be a part of your own tale in turn.
And how does a dark figure hunting a room in a convention center get a good ending?
Well, me and my friend may be able to help you out with it. Do you want to try the Old Faithful?
Better that than quit. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
12.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
6.5.
5, 6, 7.